This is a video that I wanted to do. I'm probably still going to do it because I just kind of want to see for myself. But look like somebody already did it. Going to check this video out here. It says Louis Vuitton stores empty after Chinese manufacturers speak out. Now, again, when I reviewed those videos and they were saying that it was like they lost $9 billion. It's just like, man, I'm just, I was wondering and curious on what did the stores look like in person. Because I still feel like at the end of the day, you still going to have a chunk of people that are still going to be buying. Then some people may, make their way to China. We'll see. But yeah, this is pretty crazy when you like really think about if people are going to continue, or they're just going to be like, you know what, maybe I can use some of that money I was going to spend and get on a flight or something like that. So we'll see. But hey, appreciate y'all coming over. We ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
Attention all fashion lovers from around the world, clear your calendars because what's happening right now in the luxury world deserves a front row seat and a bag of chips. The once unshakable empire of luxury fashion is starting to crack, and we're witnessing something rare. The shimmer of Louis Vuitton and its luxury siblings is starting to fade. Louis Vuitton, the crown prince of polished...
I ain't gonna lie, that looks incredible. The way they did that is amazing. Wow.
Something rare. The shimmer of Louis Vuitton and its luxury siblings is starting to fade. Louis Vuitton, the crown prince of polished monograms and limited edition lost, is hitting an unexpected turbulence in its billion-dollar cruise, especially in China, the very market that once worshipped every LV logo like gospel and allegedly makes most of its made-in-France product. Wink. My name is Jojo Demap and you're welcome to the channel. We're talking about Louis Vuitton's empty stores today. So the latest about this whole Chinese manufacturers accusing luxury brands of manufacturing in China and then tagging them made in France, made in Italy, made in Milan is that Louis Vuitton stores are empty as in nobody's shopping there, and they posted videos on TikTok to prove it. But this whole situation that luxury brands, especially Louis Vuitton, has found itself in is not just because of the Chinese TikTok accusers. They've sure contributed, but the problem runs deeper and for much longer than that. You see, last year, LVMH CEO Bernard Arnault, the man who practically runs the luxury world, embarked on a high-profile tour of China. Cameras flashed as he scouted a jaw-dropping 5-story Louis Vuitton flagship in Beijing, a temple of opulence meant to cement the brand's dominance in Asia. And Louis Vuitton's new crown jewel. Think of it as the Eiffel Tower of retail, towering, bold, and impossible to miss. But fast forward to today, and surprise, the building is still locked behind closed doors. No golden monograms, no velvet robes, no opening gala, and the majestic monument still shut off from the public. It's been over a year and insiders are whispering that it might not open until 2026, a full year or more behind schedule. The translation to this is the gloss is fading and it's fading really fast. Because for a brand that runs on exclusivity and perfect timing, this delay speaks a lot of volume. Now let's zoom out a little bit. Across China and now spreading worldwide, people are noticing something really strange. Louis Vuitton stores are empty. Not quiet, but empty. TikTok detectives have posted footages of deserted boutiques, eerily still fitting rooms, and display shelves that are not being touched. No lines, no shopping bags, no champagne offered while you browse, just silence.
I'm wondering because I was saying I want to go there on like a Saturday or Sunday, when it's like normally extremely busy. Now, I don't know if this is early Wednesday. I don't know. Although at certain malls, they're always busy. But I was going to go on a Saturday. So I don't know what time of day or the week this is,
So what happened? Well, for starters, China's once insatiable luxury appetite is shrinking, and it's shrinking really fast. After years of explosive growth, the luxury market in China is expected to shrink by 15% this year, according to Digital Luxury Group. For brands like Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Dior, and others who built entire strategies around Chinese consumers, that's like a high heel snapping on the runway. But it gets even worse. Since March of 2025, a jaw-dropping $3 billion in value has been wiped off major luxury brand stock. That's not a typo. LVMH, Kering, Burberry, no one's safe. The same companies that just a few years ago were celebrating record profits are now slashing forecasts, cutting prices, and sweating in couture. Meanwhile, the vibe in stores has done a complete 180. Sales associates who once juggled VIP clients and triple booked private appointments are now struggling to get those same clients to answer a text. People who used to treat Louis Vuitton bags like trophies are now hesitating and seriously wondering if they could have gotten that $5,000 bag for just $20. But why is this whole thing happening? The answer is in 3 words: doubt, distrust, and TikTok. A wave of viral videos, mostly coming out of China, has completely shaken public perception. In these clips, alleged factory workers say they are making the exact same bags as top-tier luxury houses, often in the same factories, but for a fraction of the price. Whether it's 100% accurate or not, the impact is real. Suddenly, that $3,200 never full doesn't feel so exclusive anymore. When someone on your feed claims that they can get it straight from the factory for just $80. And no, don't think this is just a Gen Z thing. The ripple effect is global. The US market is also feeling the chill. With rising inflation, talks of possible recession, and Trump's new proposed 31% tariffs on all European luxury goods, the sparkle of shopping just is not what it used to be anymore. And even Hermes, the fortress of exclusivity, the brand that made people beg to buy a Birkin, is reportedly softening up its stance. People close to the company say it's now slightly easier to get your hands on the holy grail of handbags. Translation: even the most untouchable brands are feeling the heat. And the discounts currently going on most of these luxury fashion brands' websites are unheard of. Well, until now. Kering and Burberry are slashing prices by as much as 50% just to clear their...
And there it is. I was wondering if they were going to lower the prices, do discounts, whatever. That has to be their next move, because I feel like since the cat's out the bag, a lot of people are just gonna literally need to find me somebody to a plug or something, because same quality, just ain't got the stamp on. Shit.
Inventory. And reportedly, clearance racks at luxury stores are giving Black Friday in Beverly Hills. But luxury brands are not immune to desperate moves like this, because when the situation gets very desperate, even luxury brands go wild. Remember back in 2024 when LVMH, desperate to keep their top-tier clients loyal, reportedly flew elite Chinese shoppers to Paris for the 2024 Olympics. Yes, they are literally offering luxury vacations to keep people interested in shopping. Imagine, come for the game, stay for the handbags. That's how high the stakes were. But what's happening right now in 2025 with the whole Chinese manufacturers claiming to produce most of the luxury goods we buy is more than just one brand, it's beyond Louis Vuitton alone. It's about the entire definition of luxury. For years, logos were everything. A bag wasn't just a bag. It was a status symbol, a conversation starter, an Instagram post. But now, people want meaning. They want transparency. They want to know why that tiny leather pouch costs more than their rent. The luxury consumer of 2025 isn't just buying a product. They are buying into a brand's ethics, its craftsmanship, and yes, its honesty. The younger generation, especially, isn't afraid to ask uncomfortable questions. And if they don't like the answers, they just walk away. So you may be asking, what's gonna happen now? Well, Louis Vuitton isn't going anywhere. They just got overtook by Hermes as the most valuable luxury company, but they are still number 2, and that's a big deal. Louis Vuitton is still one of the most powerful names in fashion, but that effortless glamour it used to carry, That's being challenged. And in a world where anyone can go viral and everyone has access to information, luxury has to evolve or risk being left behind. The stores might still be sleek, the bags still come with that signature smell, but the vibe, it's different. The trust is fragile, and the quiet inside those boutiques, that's the sound of an industry being forced to rethink everything it thought it knew. Welcome to the new era of luxury. It's no longer about who can afford it. It's now about who still wants it. My name is Jojo the Mop. Thank you so much for hanging out with me.
Yeah. Look, I got a few videos now talking about this. I got to find me a plug. I got to find me somebody who's going to verify. Find me a plug. Give me a nice little jacket or something, you know what I mean? Because it's crazy when you really see the price difference. It is insane. Insane. I always like to look at some of the comments. A lot of people just saying that they are happy all this is coming out. I mean, it's been out, but they're happy that it's viral. Yeah, that's what most of the comments. Again, appreciate you guys coming over and watching. I'm gonna start looking at some jackets, some fresh little jackets, man. I just gotta, yeah, because I'm still gonna go, because I think I'm gonna go to the mall tomorrow and see. I want to really see for myself what's going on out there. Hey, appreciate y'all coming over. Peace out.